Food is something that we all depend on. But in St. Louis, access to food is not evenly distributed.
St. Louis was a very divided, segregated, inequitable city.
If you drive through North City, you'll see there aren't a lot of green spaces.
From talking with public health officials and community leaders, we realized that food access issues and ultra-processed foods intensify this divide.
A lot of times in the grocery stores, you'll see those super over-processed foods. Those are usually the items that are on sale. So when you have a family that's on a budget, they're going to go for what's on sale.
People who can't afford healthy foods are likely to buy foods that are not nutrient dense, but are instead calorie dense. And this is giving rise to a problem that we call hidden hunger. And hidden hunger is a problem that you see not only in St. Louis, you see it all around the world.
And hidden hunger is not a result of bad decisions, but more so the result of what's accessible.
Food apartheid. I know a lot of people use the word desert. We don't use the word desert because deserts are natural, whereas an apartheid is systemic.
Sodas, for example, you can get sodas easier than you can get milk. We worked with teen mothers, and the teen mother put soda in the bottle of her baby, and the baby stopped crying. They do what they can afford to do, and they do what's there.
But when what's there is harmful, survival comes at a cost.
There's a history behind policies, food policies from the 70s and 80s that were put in place that were not really evidence-based, that resulted in excess of certain kinds of foods. Capitalism and business does what it does well. How do you process them in a way that you can make money?
That's the death of small farmers. And those farmers tend to be non-white.
It's this system that shapes who profits and ultimately who pays the price.
Policy was to change. Regulations need to change.
The roots were started by an anarchist group that was fed up with how the government treated low-income families, black and brown families around food.
This is a systemic issue.
But there's hope.
We can change that because it didn't used to be like that.
We give away more than what we actually sell. Now, when we do sell, it is more along a pay what you can.
What we're doing is putting a value to impact, and we're being held accountable to it. So it's not just research that sits on the shelf, it's research that actually gets translated into policy, programming, and practice.
There's a lot of people that's working to reverse that type of thinking. I'm one of those folks.
So the question is, what comes next?